What does it take to go from dancing in the shadows to standing under the brightest spotlight in the world? For Lee No, born Lee Min-ho, it wasn't luck. It wasn't a shortcut. It took unshakable confidence, years of unseen work, and a mindset that never accepted no as an answer. Today, Lee No is one of Stray Kids' most respected performers, a lead dancer, vocalist, rapper, and choreographer whose presence dominates every stage. But behind the charisma is a story of someone who nearly slipped through the cracks. Someone who didn't take the typical trainee path, who worked as a backup dancer for BTS just to pay bills, and who almost lost his spot before Stray Kids even debuted. This is not just a K-pop success story. This is the story of Lee No, the member who might not speak the most, but whose journey speaks louder than anyone else. Stay tuned, because by the end, you'll see why fans call him the silent power of Stray Kids. Lee Min-ho was born on October 25, 1998, in Gimpo, South Korea, a quiet town far from the entertainment spotlight. Unlike many idols who grew up singing in school competitions or attending vocal academies, Min-ho's first love was always dance. As a kid, he was fascinated by rhythm and movement. While others chased the idol dream early, Min-ho spent his teenage years in dance studios, learning hip-hop, breakdance, popping, and street choreography from underground dance crews. His talent was raw but undeniable. He wasn't the loudest in class, but when the music started, people couldn't take their eyes off him. By his late teens, he was already performing on stages as part of local crews, and his skills caught the attention of big-name choreographers. That led to a surreal moment, becoming a backup dancer for BTS during their Not Today promotions. Imagine standing behind one of the biggest K-pop acts in history, performing in front of tens of thousands of screaming fans, not as the star, but as a shadow. It was a dream and a wake-up call. Min-ho realized he didn't just want to support the stars, he wanted to be one. That realization would change everything. Most idols spend years as trainees, often recruited as teenagers and molded by agencies. Min-ho's story? Completely different. He didn't even become a JYP trainee until 2017, when he was already 18. By idol standards, that's late. He trained for just a few months before being thrown into Stray Kids, the brutal JYP survival show that would determine the group's debut lineup. Unlike many competitors, Min-ho wasn't already known inside the company. He was the underdog, rough around the edges, with limited vocal training and a personality that didn't scream idol. Halfway through the show, disaster struck. He was eliminated. Many thought that was the end. For most, elimination is final. But Min-ho wasn't most people. He spent those weeks training harder than ever, refining his singing, strengthening his rap, and proving his leadership and stage control to the members and producers. In the end, he was brought back. Not as a charity case, but because he had proven himself as someone who would make Stray Kids stronger. It was the first of many times he'd turn a setback into a victory. Talk to any Stay, and they'll tell you. Lee No's dance style is unlike anyone else's in K-pop. He combines razor-sharp precision with fluid transitions, making even the most complex moves look effortless. His years in underground dance scenes show in every performance. He's not just hitting beats, he's interpreting music. His movements in songs like God's Menu, Backdoor, Thunderous, and Maniac became viral because of how he combined street styles with K-pop polish. Beyond performing, Lee No contributes ideas for Stray Kids choreography and stage direction. His influence can be felt in how their performances stand out from other groups. They're not just synchronized, they're dynamic, layered, and designed to wow crowds on massive world tours. And while fans know him as a dance king, his vocals and rap have quietly evolved into fan favorites. His tone is clean and emotional on tracks like The View, and energetic and playful songs like Get Cool and FAM. Every year, he shows that he's more than just a dancer. Stray Kids' rise wasn't just fast, it was explosive. Since their debut in 2018, they've broken records, topped Billboard 200 charts with albums like Ordinary, Maxident, and 5 Star, and sold out stadiums around the globe. Lee No might not be the loudest member in interviews, but fans adore his duality. On stage, he's fierce and commanding. Off stage, he's a playful, sometimes awkward, cat-loving homebody. His love for his 3 cats, Suni, Doongi, and Dory, has become part of his identity, making him relatable and endearing to fans worldwide. During Stray Kids' Maniac World Tour and appearances at major festivals like Lollapalooza Paris 2023, Lee No earned viral moments with fan cams that hit millions of views. Whether it's his deadly stare during Thunderous or a tiny smile during Elevator, his stage charisma keeps audiences glued. In just a few years, Lee No has evolved from being known primarily as the group's dancer to a well-rounded idol and potential soloist. He's been involved in songwriting sessions, vocal training, rap development, and stage concepts. Fans speculate about future solo work, maybe a dance-based mixtape, OST appearances, or even collaborations with other dance icons in and outside of K-pop. His technical skill makes him a prime candidate for high-level creative projects that could break him out as not just a member of Stray Kids, but a standalone artist. Lee No's story is proof that sometimes the quietest voices leave the loudest echoes. From backup dancer behind BTS to a performer commanding millions, he didn't get here by being the most flashy or the most favored. He got here by being undeniable. He's not just a member of Stray Kids. He's one of the anchors holding their performances, a key reason their live shows hit harder than anyone else's, and a reminder that hard work, even if it starts in the shadows, can shine under the brightest lights. And as Stray Kids keep reaching new heights, there's one thing every stay knows: Lee No is only just getting started. Lee No's rise from the shadows proves one thing: talent and resilience will always find their spotlight. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the lives of your favorite K-pop stars. Who should we cover next? Drop your picks in the comments below.